Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Valencia. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. A night of drama to be anticipated here at the Estadio Mestalla. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Valencia taking on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And it wasn't a great pass, was it? What can they do from here? And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Chance here. What a save. Well, no danger now. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Yeah, and I think he's got that absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. Mbappe. It's still there for him. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. So the corner played into the box. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Eder Militao. Well, Real Madrid can score goals from all conceivable angles. Just look at the record to back that up.
Well, their attacking play on the road has been second to none. It's been inventive, it's been precise, and most importantly, it's been clinical. They really do play with such confidence when they break forward, which I'm sure we'll see again today.
And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Mendy. Well, nicely cut out. Pass lacking precision, too strong. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Girona. What do you expect?
Derek, they must finish here.
Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Mbappe could take the lead. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Can someone get on the end of this? Eder Militao. And now Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Chance to finish. Oh, a tremendous block. Rioja. And they need to get tighter here. And closed down straight away. Crisp tackling. Oh, in with a chance. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And the action underway again. The onus is on Valencia to find a response now. This might have potential. And space to cross it. Struggling to keep the ball. Mbappe. Poor pass. Samu Castillejo. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Oh, that's a really good run. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. They've got it now, what can they do? So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Mendy. It needs an accurate cross. Very comfortable when in possession. Mbappe. Here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And possibilities here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Mbappe. Can he find the net? High echelon goalkeeping there. He's driven in the corner. And with the goalkeeper. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Samu Castillejo. Well, the attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. Mbappe. Intercepting it intelligently. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? He made it look simple, really. Space for Valencia to attack in the wide position. A chance to whip it in. Surely the equaliser. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
Played over. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And who knows, that might be the end of the story for them in this one.
Well, I'm sure you're right. He's just lost his discipline there. It's an uphill battle now.
Poor pass under no real pressure. Making progress. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Oh, he's given it away. A terrific pass. Off the post and back in play. Take it away. Attacking possibilities here for Valencia. Fulquier. Kolo Muani. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Rodrigo. And space available inside. Vinicius. And he takes on the shot. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Who can he pick out? Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the ball moving once again. Work to do for Valencia in this second half. Promising attack, this. Fulquier. And Valverde. And he read it superbly. And Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Vital intervention. Delivering it. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Valencia versus Celta Vigo.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Dangerous ball. And winning it back. Bellingham. It did look on for them, but not to be. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Federico Valverde. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, a second goal for them here. Excellent challenge. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Is this the moment? Really vital interception. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Fulquier. Well, visionary passing. Oh, that's a fine save. 30 minutes left for play. Just not looking confident in possession. Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Will he find the net? Rifled against the post, but back in play. And Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. And Bellingham. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Mbappe. In the right place to cut out the pass. Valverde. And Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the goalkeeper, no chance.
An effective ball. Chance to play it in. Lato. And it's played into the centre. Not the best clearance. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. 20 minutes remaining. And that's an important intervention. Sergi Canos. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Substitution for Real Madrid. Alexander-Arnold. Now with Bellingham. Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Sends it back. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Mbappe. It looks promising. Here's Mbappe. Defended well. And Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. On the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Rioja. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Now can they counter clinically? And he's through here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Showing good defensive judgment. Into the advanced position. Giving it a try. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, as of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. Well, they've decided to make a change. Decent position. Promising move. Happy to take on the shot. And diving to thwart him. And there's the delivery. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And Bellingham. And what a magical save it was! Playing it in. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Eccentric goalkeeping. Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again.
Well, here's the replay, and if you ask the goalkeeper to play out from the back, that's what can happen. It's a poor pass, it really is.
Well, we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And threading it forward. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Sergi Canos. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. 2 of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Champions League, this group stage contest. It is Club Brugge facing Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. These nights are always special, and this shouldn't be any different. Everything is set up for a great game here. I'm really looking forward to this one.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Eduardo Camavinga. And Bellingham. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Terrific piece of anticipation. Applying vigorous pressure. And a goal! 1-0. And what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Ruud Vormer, moving the ball forward with purpose. Vormer. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, the normally brilliant Real Madrid haven't been quite as dazzling in the group stage up to now. And their fans...
Oh, he's in behind them here, Derek.
Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Nielsen with it. Yaremchuk. Vormer. And a fine stop. Camavinga. Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Corner kick played in. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Now, what on earth happened there? And space here on the flank. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Well, really intense pressure applied. Beautifully disguised ball. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. So back underway following the equaliser. Almada. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Very comfortable when in possession. Eduardo Camavinga. And Bellingham. Big chance. Well, the post getting in the way there. Just couldn't get it through.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
Well, they know they need to stop him. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So the game has been restarted. What sort of response will that elicit from Real Madrid? Brahim. Bellingham. It's with Diaz. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Good bit of pressing. Takes it on. And he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today. Well, listen to the crowd, and that's just for a corner.
And Bellingham. Real Madrid have given it away.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had much less of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Can he play it in? And Bellingham. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Getting the better of his opponent. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Can they create something from here? Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Delivered into the box. Well, clattered away. Here's Meshelet. And unable to keep possession. Diaz. Wonderful chance. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Roman Yaremchuk moving into the advanced position. Yaremchuk. Can't argue with that little move. And a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Camavinga. Carvajal. And Bellingham. Still a chance. And he clears it out of harm's way. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Diaz. Opportunity. Can they slot it home? And the danger is averted. That is that for the first half here. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. This looks threatening. Well, it all counts for naught. Rodrigo. And he takes it away. And a chance to whip it in here. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And he's in. Diaz. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And the pass could do damage. And he's found a bit of daylight. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Nielsen on the ball. Roman Yaremchuk. Firing it towards goal. And blocked for now. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. This to get back into it. And he steered it wide of the post.
Well, he's just overdone it. That's a really poor penalty.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Rayo Vallecano. Could be troublesome. Eduardo Camavinga. Diaz. Can he finish? Vigorous defending. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Oh, moving it nicely. Real Madrid have given us away. They couldn't maintain possession. Diaz. And that puts them in position. And still dangerous. Alexander-Arnold. Well, possibilities in the centre. Lost. Possession. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so.
Well, as you can see, Real Madrid have controlled the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
And there the attack ends for now. Well, a disappointing shot, all things considered. Well wide in the end. Given away by Real Madrid. It is a decent-looking attack here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. David Alaba. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Camavinga. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Poor attempt at a pass, really. He's in behind. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Playing it in. Just wanted to get it out of there. Alaba. Eduardo Camavinga. Options in the centre. Rodrigo. This looks threatening. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Roman Yaremchuk. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. He's trying to create something. Tremendous block. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Now he must favour the cross. Well, getting a strong fist on the ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Romero. Boyata. Really good high press. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Could be threatening. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game! And what a finale we could be in for here! Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Camavinga. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe. Mbappe. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
And time for the change now. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. An unforced error, you've got to say. Former. Mbappe. Chances on. Well, the post getting in the way there. Sends it back. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Eder Balanta. Well, nicely cut out. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Good ball played over. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Merci de prendre le temps de répondre à nos questions. Merci beaucoup pour votre disponibilité.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, breezing past him. A very effective challenge put in. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Poor pass. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these
Oh,
two.
Stuart, they could be in here. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Carvajal. Can they forge ahead? And up for grabs off the keeper. Offside by a fraction. Just cutting off the supply. Eder Militao. Jude Bellingham. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Yeah, and I think he's got that absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
Bellingham. Now Eder Militao. And Bellingham. He read the situation defensively and did his job. De Thomas. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And delivered into the box. A fine reading of the situation. Pressing high to win the ball. Diaz. Might jump in front. Save, but still a chance. Foiling his opponent completely.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
And the cross is very much on. Espino. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Here's Carvajal. A bit of running room now on the wing. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Attacking possibilities for Real. It has to be! Oh, a tremendous block. It's a neat move. Diaz, but he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. De Thomas. It's with De Thomas. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can he keep his composure? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Mendy. Really inventive stuff from Real here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. It's a weighted pass, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And threading it forward. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Oh, terrific pass. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique! So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, very shortly we'll be hearing the half-time interval. Room for improvement as far as Real Madrid are concerned in this one, Stuart.
Well, they can certainly play better than this. They've been too...
Touched onto the woodwork. Carvajal. Brahim. And space to cross it. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And the early shower, this is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red, and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
Mendy. Mendy. That's not a bad ball. Well, thumped clear. Unable to keep the ball. And Bellingham. And unable to keep the ball. Sanchez. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All hands on deck. Well, possibilities in the centre. It might be. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Well, you've got... to say, an incredible first-half performance. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Salvi Sanchez. Well, there to intercept. Brahim. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And he's through here. Oh, the post denied him. Just wanted to get it out of there.
Well, I'm still amazed that stayed out. He looks to have done everything right, didn't he?
You'd really have to switch on the turbo to get to that pass. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona. Well, no stopping him. And winning it back. And slipped through beautifully. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Mendy. Mbappe with it. Brahim. Mendy has it. It's with Vinicius Junior. And the flag does go up offside. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Well, he's given us away. Tremendous ball played through. He just needs to keep a cool head. Chance maybe. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Diaz. Well, he had the confidence to try his luck and denied only by the post.
Well, the keeper was beaten. He hit it so cleanly. It's just the wrong side of the post.
Espino. Pedro Diaz. Well, visionary passing. He got in the way of that cross. A glorious chance. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. And he read it well. And he could really get at the opposition. Really vital interception here. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Rayo Vallecano versus Celta Vigo.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Not offside by the merest of margins. Mbappe. It's with Vinicius Junior. Mbappe with it. Beautifully disguised ball. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And threading it forward. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Chavarria. Isi. Playing with purpose and control. Well, clattered away. Possession one. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. That's a good-looking ball. That's a nice-looking ball. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Mbappe. A really sumptuous ball. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Read it superbly to take back possession. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Fine goalkeeping, good diving stop. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, denied by the post. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Mbappe. Brahim. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Couldn't keep the ball. Well, they might be onto something. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, advantage with them. Referee says play on. Breaking at pace. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Into the box it goes. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. So the corner played into the box. Well, mopping up defensively. Diaz. Vinicius Junior. He cuts it back. And the decision is one of offside here. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Real Madrid and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, he likes to run at them. Can he take the chance? Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Sanchez. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? But quick thinking defensively. Chance to play it in. The delivery towards the back post. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Well, Real Madrid can score goals from all conceivable angles. Just look at the record to back that up.
Well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late, and it bodes well for the neutrals today. Hopefully, we're in for an entertaining match.
And space here on the flank. The cross is on. Decent position. Could be threatening. And the keeper has possession of it. They look as though they want to make this move count. Magnificent defending. And plenty of room in the wide area. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Good-looking ball, there could be a chance now. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Promising looking attack. Gives it a go. Couldn't quite hang on. A goal! They've offered the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Read it well. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Losing possession here. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Brahim. They've given it away. Espino. It's with Pedro Diaz. Diaz. And it might be. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Who's going to get on the end of it? No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. So 2-0 now. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Now he must favour the cross. Getting in there to intercept. Sanchez. And he's through here. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Delivering it. It's still alive. He cuts it back. It's got to be. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Corner kick played in. Tremendous block. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now Rodriguez. Delightful pass. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Mendy. And attempting the through ball. Just couldn't capitalise there. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. A very effective clearance. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. He'll have a go here. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Playing with purpose and control. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And he whips it in. Nearly had it on the target.
Well, it's a good ball in, begging for someone to get on the end of it. Just unable to control the header in the end.
Mendy. Is with Vinicius Junior. Options in the centre. Will it be? And now he must score. Oh, again the frame of the goal. Diaz. Just cutting off the supply. Oh, big chance. Surely, he can't hold on to it. Well, no damage done. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear, that moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
You sense that had to go in if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
And there it is. The referee blows his whistle for half-time, and Real Madrid find themselves behind in one.
Well, we took...
Well, he likes to run at them. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Mendy. Brahim. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Brahim. And Bellingham. Body in the way. Rudiger. Mendy has it. Brahim. Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Will be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Mbappe. Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
A more exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Dangerous ball. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Vinicius Junior. Can they cover up? Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Good pressure, can they make something of this?
Well, I still can't...
Oh, Stewart, they've got to score! And not cleared away properly. Real defensive resilience. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And... they will make the change now. This to get back into it. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good penalty, you have to say. Straight down the middle, keeper's committed, and all he can do is watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. De Tomas. And he read it well. And Bellingham. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Breaking at pace. In behind for him to chase. He's in behind the defence here. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Now can they make something happen? Mbappe, an effective challenge.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Well, the ball lost here. Brahim. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, the goal disallowed. Offside, Stewart.
Yeah, I think everybody switched off there. It was quite clearly going to be offside.
Oscar Trejo. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Here it is now, a substitution. Alexander-Arnold. And he was in the right place to intercept. And providing width. Great opportunity. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Rayo Vallecano versus Celta Vigo.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Now hold on, Stuart, they're in here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Into the final 20 minutes. And Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Chances on. It's got to be. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. He could really get at the opposition. And that will be a corner. Who can they pick out? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And problem solved for now. Is this the moment? And intercepted it. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's...
Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Will he play it in? And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Top-class defender. Could be dangerous. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it was his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Read it superbly to take back possession. He's given it straight to the opposition. Oscar Trejo. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. That's a useful cross. Well, it all counts for naught. Bellingham. A fine reading of the situation. Oh, showing excellent vision. Promising possession, this. Gives it a go. Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. This to open the scoring here. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Rodriguez. Carvajal. On the offensive. And it's with Rodriguez. Making progress. And danger still. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. There's a slide rule pass. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, here we can see it again. It's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is both clever and controlled. That needed a lot of skill to beat the keeper from there. It's a good finish.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Garcia. Oscar Trejo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Brahim. And slipped through beautifully. And taken away. Real Madrid get the throw in. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Good looking ball. Cutting the ball back. Real chance. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. In the right place to cut out the pass. Brahim. And Bellingham. Bellingham. Excellent defending. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Will he find the net? Bellingham. Garcia. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Must score! Marvellous anticipation. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. To extend their lead here. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Brahim. Brahim. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Attacking possibilities for Real. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. De Tomas. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Bellingham. Promising looking ball. Can he take this chance? An absolutely breathtaking spell. We were ready to write them off, but not anymore. All square now. Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3. Delightful pass. And he's given us away. Oh, in with a chance! Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Well, the flag has gone up. It was really close. Oscar Trejo. Now a decent position. And he's broken free. Terrific save. And over comes the corner. And clears the danger. Now what can they do from here? Can they forge ahead? Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And the first half is in the history book. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Oscar Trejo. Sanchez. Effective looking pass. Can he find the angle? A smart stop here. Now sending it in. On a time for composure on the ball. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Espino. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona. And now Rodriguez. Mendy. Fed over towards the back post. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Mbappe. No, high-quality defending. And Bellingham, well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, let's see. What they have in store for them on the break. He continues his run. Ivan Bailly. This looks threatening. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. So the game has been restarted. What sort of response will that elicit from Real Madrid? Rodrigo. Well, can they prise them open now? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Just cutting off the supply. Rodrigo. And that's an important intervention. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And into the last 30 minutes now. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Rayo Vallecano versus Celta Vigo. Well, a respectable header, Stuart. Goal kick.
Well, the contact was good, but he just gets underneath it. That was a decent effort.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe with it. Is with Vinicius Junior. Now, let's see what they can do here. It's a weighted pass. Reading it well. And still danger here. Just can't get it past him. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And now to level the game. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. How can he find someone at the far post? Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
And Rodriguez. Possession one. Isi. Chavarria. Not a great pass.
Well, can Real force the equaliser here? Their fans certainly think so.
He's going forward well here. Will he finish? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
And time for the change now. And here's Rodriguez. Might be able to set up the chance. Not to be this time. Oh, a vital interception. And keeping it out. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and Real Madrid have got to pull out all the stops.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve it.
And nicely parried away.
Well, that save has just about kept them in it, but they...
The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Breaking at pace. Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Well, they've decided to make a change. Mbappe. Could be troublesome. And he read it well defensively. This looks promising. Can they get in behind them? An attack full of promise. Can he finish? Well, tremendous block.
Well, Real certainly haven't been at their best, but they might just get one more big chance to draw level here. Their fans certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Nicely cut out. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. But nothing comes of it. This might be ideal for the counter. And he's made headway. The net is staring him in the face. Palmed away by the keeper. The final whistle, and not to be for Real. There's a slide rule. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Barcelona. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players already here at the Estadio Benito Villamarin. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Barcelona facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls...
Is this the moment? Brilliantly blocked. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
And he'll go back and hand out a yellow card here.
Yeah, he was always going to go back for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say.
And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, his outstanding attribute is his pace. Not just over the first few yards, but over longer distances as well. And that makes him so difficult to play against. Defenders are unsure whether to get tight or drop off. A dynamic player.
Real Madrid found themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline last time out as they lost against Rayo Vallecano. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, in the end, it was tight, but...
Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Could be threatening. He must finish! And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Getting the better of his opponent. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Almada. Now they've lost it. Eduardo Camavinga. Firing it in. And using his body to good effect. De Jong. An alert intervention. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Lewandowski, and he takes it away. Oh, good vision. Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Takes the shot, and blocked for now. Failed to keep hold of it. Ceballos. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Dani Olmo. Frankie de Jong. Barca moving the ball with purpose. There to win it back. Almada. Camavinga. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. De Jong. Crossing possibilities. De Jong. Well, no stopping him. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Brilliant save.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Who's going to get on the end of it? And couldn't get it past that first defender.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
And there to intervene. Well, trailing, but plenty of time left, and a corner coming up. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Well, they fancy a short one. Giving it a try. Ball is loose. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Ceballos. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it fizzled out.
Well, those stats show us that Real Madrid haven't had that much of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
There's a slide rule pass. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. Offside, not that anyone knew. Frankie de Jong. Lewandowski now. Oh, terrific pass. Can he keep his composure? And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. This attack looks highly promising. But really sticking to their task defensively. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage of the situation? Oh, incredible save, and he's not. Must take the lead here.